Hello my lovelies, I hope all is good in your neck of the wood. Today I'm sharing my sewing plans for July. Of late I've had rather wishy-washy ideas of what I want to wear and what I want to make as a result, but I feel that I need to be a little bit more accountable to myself. So these things that I'm going to share with you today absolutely have to be made. There is no two ways about it, and I will absolutely not deviate from these sewing plans at all in any way. So let's just jump in with what I've got planned for sewing in July. The first fabric that I have is a pink gingham, and I want to make a sort of sun suit for myself to wear in the summer. And originally I wanted to make one of my sun tops using this McCall's pattern, which I've used many times. I have actually completely redrafted this pattern using my own block, and I show you how to do that over on my Patreon. But this pattern is a really good one, and these little sun tops were a huge thing in the 1940s going into the 1950s, and actually they can look really modern. I think every version of this is really nice. The pattern works, the instructions are fairly straightforward to follow. I highly recommend this pattern. It's really versatile, and even though I've not really using this pattern as such, just the sort of inspiration of it, it's a really good one. And I think in the pink it will be really pretty. I'm probably going to do a big sleeve, like use this big sleeve that I've done for this dress that I made a very long time ago, and I'm making a skirt to go with it. Originally I was going to use my Calypso skirt pattern, but I've actually started making just a button down skirt with big pockets, also in gingham. So that's an outfit that's kind of already on its way. This I just bought from Goldhawk Road about a gazillion years ago. This next fabric I probably have shown you before a long time ago. I bought it from a really fabulous sort of vintage fabric fair that my lovely friend Nikki at Missy Mott Fabrics organised locally here in Hastings, and I really hope she does another one because it was fantastic. It's a very narrow, you can see, narrow fabric, but what I'm hoping, there is quite a lot of it, and I would need to put something underneath, or I would love to do a sort of Dita Von Teese style bustier underneath. I don't know if I'm quite daring enough, but we'll see. I don't have the bustier, so that would be something I'd have to sort out. Again, I'd like to do some kind of top, like a sun top, a little button down top with big sleeves, because it's sort of an organza organdy with this lovely flocked pink flower burst on it. It's so beautiful. It's difficult to know what to do with it, but I think a top like that would be really stunning and absolutely worth the time working out how to cut this and so on. This next fabric I've got a very specific plan for. So I saw this dress in a book worn by Marilyn Monroe, and it lit a little fire of inspiration, and I just knew I had to make it. My first port of call was to send Missy Mott Fabrics a message and just ask her if she had any fabric that would do for a 1950s Marilyn style wiggle dress, and she came back with this one. It's a jacquard with flowers on, and it sort of looks like a broderie anglaise, but actually that's in the weave. There's a little bit of give in the fabric, making it perfect for a wiggle dress. I don't know what the fabric composition is, but I am really excited about making this dress, and it's the first one on my cutting table. Although having said that, I have actually got to make the pattern to go with it, but very excited about it, and I'm very pleased that Nikki found this fabric for me. It was very reasonably priced. I can't remember how much. about 12-ish pounds a metre, maybe, something like that. And I just bought a couple of meters, and I really appreciate Nikki at Missy Mops taking the time to look through her huge warehouse of fabrics, most of which are not on her website, but check her website out because she's got some really beautiful fabrics and it's all sustainably sourced. So I think that's a really fabulous thing. My next fabric was given to me by my friend Hula Hannah, who was sorting out her fabric supplies, her fabric stash, because she's on the move and needs to have a cull. And she gave me this really fabulous satin. It is a synthetic satin. There is quite a lot here. I don't know where she got it from originally, but I had seen this really lovely suit by Vintage Vandalism, and it's a repro of a 1930s 40s look, and I just want to replicate the look. I don't know if I'm going to like these trousers. I'm either going to be using the Gertie Lucille trousers, which I have, or I'm just going to be drafting my own pattern for them. But I want some lovely palazzo pants, and then for the top I'm going to use this pattern here. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone because I generally don't wear things that show my stomach. I'm hoping that if the trousers are high enough, they'll only show a little bit of flesh, more because I burn in the sun. But I really love the idea of this outfit. I might do a slightly different sleeve, do a sleeve hack, something maybe like a little puff sleeve. I don't entirely know. And there's quite a bit of fabric here. If there's anything left over, I might do some kind of matching head kerchief or accessory to go with this look. I'm all about dark florals and I'm quite happy to be wearing black in the sunshine. My final fabric for my July sewing plans is this stripe jersey here that I got from Minerva. I will of course link everything that I possibly can below, and head there if you want more information. I just got a couple of meters of this, and I'm going to be making one of my what I call Dame Viv dresses. So this is a jersey t-shirt dress with a cowl neck that I would have shown you in this video here. I'll add a card, and it's basically really comfortable, really practical, but also quite glam. I'm going to be doing a Breton version of this dress, and I'm going to be showing you how to pattern cut your own and make your own at some point in the not too distant future here on my channel. I'm very excited to get going on my July sewing plans. I really do hope that I can organise myself and actually get everything made, because I'm a little bit bored of what I've got in my wardrobe and I just want to freshen it up with some lovely summery pieces. I hope you've enjoyed looking at my sewing plans for July, and I'm looking forward to getting on with sewing. There are rather a few things here, but I'm looking forward to sharing these makes with you in the not too distant future. I hope I manage to organise myself and get these sewn up as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much for spending time with me in my little cottage by the sea, and if you are a subscriber and hang out with me here regularly, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your support. And if you're new here and you like vintage inspired sewing and DIY style, then do subscribe, because I really love to share my sewing adventures with you. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're keeping safe and well. I will see you very soon, my lovelies. Take care. Bye.